Hi everyone, it's Thea here, just here to spill some more tea for you guys. And this time it is about none other than Tom Sandoval and his lame attempts to act and basically act like he's crying when he's not. So his fake crying. So if you've been watching Vanderpump Rules from the very start, you probably know by now that Tom Sandoval is somewhat of a drama queen. He has been trying to act on the show for a very long time. And if you're a true fan and you know a bit about the way that what he was basically doing on the show at the very start, he had like headshots and he was going out for auditions and he basically was trying to be an actor. That is why I believe, and a lot of people on the internet believe, that all the crying that we've seen this season about how he's so remorseful and so sad about what he did to Ariana is fake. Like all the times, like the time that he cried at Lisa's, like he was like, he went to the window area, or like, you know, those big long windows that Lisa has. And he just put his arms up and he started crying. And he was like, he's pretending to have like some kind of like a panic attack or something like that. And he just started crying, heavy breathing and crying hysterically. And I definitely, for one, believe that that whole scene was entirely like fabricated, and I feel like that was his plan. His plan was to go there, cry, and garner some sympathy from Lisa Vanderpump and from the crew, the film crew that were filming him, and eventually the audience who was going to see this scene play out on the show. And I feel like he is extremely calculated, and he calculates everything down to like the fine details. You know how he's extremely detail orientated. Like he picked out all the furniture in his home. He likes things exactly the way he wants it. He's very kind of like, you know, these are all signs of like him being like a psychopath. You know, psychopaths are like this too. So I'm just saying. Anyway, so that was not the first time that we saw him fake crying. Over the years, he's been fake crying a lot. Like he fake cried, I believe, this season again when Ariana's dog was sick and passed away, Charlotte. And you could see him like wipe one tear away. When Katie and Schwarz got married, remember when they went to the woods and they got married? You remember he wiped his tears on the dogs? His fake tears on the dogs. Or probably they were real tears that he squeezed out, you know. His fake, you know, from his like fake acting days. Anyway, also another time that he was fake crying was when he was pretending that he was sad about his what he did to Ariana. When Ariana started crying, you know, in the beginning of the Sandoval episode, and she was crying and telling him about how sad she was about what Sandoval did to her. Sandoval and Raquel Leviss did to Ariana. The whole Sandoval affair. He started to notice that she was tearing up, so he immediately began to concoct a plan in his head, basically to kind of like, this is what I feel anyway. I feel like when he sees another person cry, he automatically starts to, you know, think that they're going to get sympathy. I need some sympathy too, because this is going to make me look bad. So I'm going to start crying. So he did that with Scheana as well in the last scene of the Sandoval episode. And I think that he needs to like take a minute, sit back and stop with the fake crying. We can all see through the fake crying Sandoval. We know. Sandoval. We know. Stop fake crying. It's just so like lame and pathetic at this point. I can't watch the fake tears roll out this man's eyes anymore, or when he covers his face, because sometimes when he's covering his face, we know that he's not really crying, because that time he probably can't squeeze out a tear, and he's basically, fake crying without the tears. And I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to see any of his fakeness. I don't want to hear any more lies from Sandoval. I feel like next season is going to be very interesting, and I can't wait to see what happens. But I want to know, like always, what you guys think about this entire situation. Do you think that Sandoval, over the years and this season particularly, has been fake crying and like pretending to shed tears? Because I 100% do. And I think it's just all to look good and to get sympathy from the viewers and from the cast and from everyone that he possibly can think of getting sympathy off. I just want to remind you guys that everything that I've said and heard in this video is alleged, and these are these are just all my own thoughts and opinions about what's going on in the world of pop culture. So if you guys have any other video ideas for me, please let me know in the comments below. You can also let me know if you have any tea you'd like me to spill on Twitter, TikTok, and on Instagram too. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also my handle for TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram is @TheIsLifey. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back tomorrow with way more content. I will have a bunch of YouTube shorts up and some long form content too. I post every single day, so you definitely won't regret subscribing to this channel. Like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I will see you guys tomorrow.